the time na my sisters and my brothers from abroad, they went home for a Christmas vacation. So talagang kompleto yung family.
Pumunta kami ng Alimol, karga-karga ako ng tatay ko dito sa shoulders para lang makapanood.
I would unwrap the gifts that I thought were so special, so social, so like I felt we were so rich.
Kasi at the time, we had all the time in the world. I got to enjoy my Christmases with family. At the time, our grandparents were all alive.
I have so many Christmas memories and I guess all of them are my favorite, lalo na pag childhood. And kahit pag adulthood na, marami pa rin talagang Christmas favorites when it comes to memories. But if I can just divide it into two, siguro sa childhood and one sa childhood, one sa adulthood. So sa childhood, ang favorite Christmas memory ko, there was one December time na my sisters and my brothers from abroad, they went home for a Christmas vacation. So talagang kompleto yung family. Everybody from abroad came home and it was funny though that the only Christmas tree we had in our living room back then was an actual plant, and it was the only time for many years na yung plant na ginawa naming Christmas tree ay punong-puno ng regalo. Kung kailan maliit yung tree na plant lang talaga siya, dun ang napakarami ng regalong nakapalibot dun sa tree. And I think during that time I was around 9 years old, and sobrang saya lang nung year na yon because all of my brothers and sisters are there and my parents. So kompleto talaga yung buong pamilya. It was really a fun Christmas celebration with the entire family complete. And siguro another memory from my adulthood naman is, of course, the first Christmas I ever had na meron na akong sariling anak when I had my first son. And, iba yung feeling when ikaw yung nagki-Christmas nung bata ka, and it's a different feeling as well when you're already a parent yourself. So it's a very special moment to celebrate Christmas as a first-time mom back then, and it was in 2018. Yeah, it was in 2018, and my baby back then, si Ethan, he was just around 6 months. So it was a very special Christmas day and Christmas year for the entire family, especially for me as a new mother.
Of course, when you say Christmas, that would always remind you of childhood. Yung mga Christmas mo nung panahon na bata ka pa, nandyan na yung nangangarolin ka. But there's really one thing that palagi kong naaalala, and that's way back in 1979. I was 7 years old then, and we're from the province, from Bicol. So that year, we traveled from Naga City to Manila just to watch COD that's Christmas on display, I think, sa Alimol. So with my siblings and my parents and one tito. So pumunta kami ng Alimol. Alam ko, karga-karga ako ng tatay ko dito sa shoulders para lang makapanood. So yun, that's something na lagi kong naaalala, and hindi ko man maalala yung buong pangyayari, but I know for a fact na we went there sa Alimol on a Christmas, I'm not sure kung Christmas Day, basta December yun, Pasko.
Wala. I don't like Christmas. I don't appreciate Christmas. It's expensive. Huh? My favorite Christmas memory, there are a lot, but the one that comes to mind right now that I'm older, one of my fondest memory is when I would unwrap the gifts that I thought were so special, so social, so like I felt we were so rich kasi ang daming regalo. But the things that Santa gifted us were junk food, panyo, ito yung mga practical na kailangan namin. But style kasi ng mga parents ko is they gift it during Christmas para magmukhang marami mga regalo. Pero yung example, underwear, panyo, ganyan, bagong socks, mga ganun mga Syempre, no time na yun, I was like, oh my gosh, I have so many gifts from Santa. I must have been such a good girl. I was not. No, I think I was. But anyway, so yun, that was such a fun memory. Of course, back then, it's super crazy to think that so many gifts, diba? But now that I'm older, I was like, daya rin ng mga magulang ko, Style nyo rin, in fairness sa inyo, Kung ano-ano sinasabi nyo kay Santa para sa akin, ang galing nyo rin. Yun.
Walang specific year siguro, but when I was, I guess, like earlier than college siguro, before I started working. Kasi at the time, we had all the time in the world. I got to enjoy my Christmases with family. At the time, our grandparents were all alive. We had all the reason to meet and to bond. Yung mga pinsan ko, it was just a fun time to be around. And that was before radio. Kasi since nag-start ako with broadcasting, I already knew that it's going to be hectic and we're expected to work on the holidays. So yeah, siguro yun yung time na sobrang namimiss ko.
We spend it with the people that we love, with the people who matters the most. So, I think kahit anong Christmas naman or kahit anong Christmas memory, favorite ko talaga siya as long as you are with family.
What made it remarkable is the fact na hindi siya nawawala sa memory ko. Every time Pasko, naaalala ko siya. Remarkable siya in such a way na it was the first time for me para makakita ng ganong gandang display and ganon kagandang lights, and for a child na maka-experience ng ganon, ng show, Christmas show. Kumbaga talagang tumatatak sa memory ng isang bata. I was in awe the whole time.
It was so fun and remarkable because of the fact that you don't understand why all of the adults around you were just smiling. We're just... Ano meron? Paki niya dito, bigay ni Santa to sa akin, ha? Parang ganun. Again, you realize all these things when you're older na, but back then, it's just fun. You're just being a kid, enjoying unwrapping your gifts. But now that we're adults, that's a different story.
What made it remarkable was, or maybe, they say that our memories do not serve us right at times. We try to remember things, kala natin ganun siya, but it's actually not as good as we remembered it. But in my memory, and I hope it serves me right at this moment, I felt free, I guess. I felt like I was there to just have fun and not think about anything. And when you're older, you get to worry about a lot of things. So yun siguro yung special for me, like not worrying about anything. It's just celebrating the holidays and enjoying the time that you have with your family.
So to all of the Easy Rock fans, to all the Easy Natics, I'd like to say happy holidays to everybody, and I hope that you will have a wonderful celebration of Christmas and New Year with the people that you love. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
My message for all the Easy Natics, and of course to all our followers dito sa 96.3 Easy Rock, followers din namin sa aming mga social media handles, please make sure that you don't go broke this Christmas. Wag niyong ubusin ang savings nyo, of course, just to impress people. Basta tandaan nyo lang, it's always the thought that counts. So, alam ko marami kayong pagbibigyan ng regalo. Ang importante, kahit mga simpleng bagay lang, for as long as ako, para sa akin, naalala ako nung tao, kahit simpleng tsokolate lang yan. So, ganon. Let's not get broke. Huwag tayong, at the end of the year, by January, ang laki na ng babayaran natin sa credit cards natin or paubos na yung savings natin kasi tumodo tayo ngayong December. Tandaan natin, meron pang parating na taon. And after that, everything will be back to normal. So, always remember, it's the thought that counts. And what's important is you spend your holiday season with the people that matters most, and that's your family, the people that you love the most. So, Merry Christmas to everyone, and I hope that you all have a wonderful, healthy, and safe Christmas and New Year.
Just like what my parents did, start small with the gifts. Don't spoil them at an early age with the fancy toys and whatever. Maybe give one or two, probably, sure, whatever. But if you want them to appreciate the little things in life, like socks and underwear, so they'd get crazy over these little gifts during Christmas. Start them small. And that also goes for Valentine's, guys. So when you also gift your partner a regalo for Valentine's or your anniversary, huwag naman yung sobrang mahal, mahihirapan ka. You're gonna have to top the next year's gift. You get me? You get me? You get me?
I hope that you stop working. If there's an option for you, do not work on the holidays and just be present. That being present to me is like the best present that you could give to your loved ones. So hopefully during the holidays you get to do that. Again, like we worry about a lot of things sometimes, and that's normal. But at least this Christmas or this holiday season, I hope that you find time to actually slow it down and spend the time that you have with the people you love and care about.